Shalom, all praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, double honors unto the apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim, the brothers across the world doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Now, this is Genesis 45, titled Joseph Reveals His Identity. Verse 1. Then Joseph could not have refrained himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, because every man to go what cause, and he cried, cause every man to go out from him. And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard, you know. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph, doeth my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled. They was, they was in panic mode, man. What? It was quiet. I mean, the silence slapped them in the face. Straight up silence of the lambs. Only the title, you know. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came near, and he said, I am Joseph, your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourself that ye sold me hither. For the Most High Yahweh did send me before you to preserve life. Okay? And for these 2 years had the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years in which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. And the Most High Yahweh sent me before you to preserve you uh, uh what? Posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by the great deliverance. Posterity is like prosperity, you know, to make sure you're still alive. You future generations, everything rights and prosperity, all of the person's descendant. Yeah, future or succeeding generations, all of one descendants. So yeah, let me read it again. And Yahweh sent me before you to preserve you a future generation in the earth, nor else all the 12 tribes would be, exterminated, or they would be dead, and that is not what the Most High wants. And to save your lives by a great deliverance, because this really is a great deliverance, but it came at a high cost, a high pitch cost of selling him into Egypt, you know. So going on. Mhm. Yeah, verse 8. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but the Most High Yahweh, and He had made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Egypt. Haste ye, and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus saith thy son Joseph, Yahweh, the Most High Yahweh, had made me lord over all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not. This is why Egypt was made big. It was all because of the Most High Yahweh, and He used Joseph. Nor else everybody would be dead, and we would have no posterity in the earth of the children of Israel, which means the 12 tribes. Going on. Verse 10. And thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children, and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there will I nourish thee. For yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household and all that thou hast come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brethren Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaketh unto you. Yeah. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all that ye have seen, and ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And when he fell upon his brother's Benjamin neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. They was being brotherly, emotionally, all messed up. Moreover, he kissed all his brethren and wept upon them. And after that his brethren talked with him. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well and his servants. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto thy brethren, This do ye. Lade your beasts and go. Get you unto the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come unto me. And I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Now thou art commanded, this do ye. Take you wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones and your wives, and bring your father, and come. Also regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours. And the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh. So yeah, he was good to us. This Pharaoh was good to us, and gave them provision for the way. Is their food, whether it be for cattle or for men or for the babies. 22. To all of them he gave each man change of raiment, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of raiment. He got spoiled to hell, man. He got spoiled. Straight up. His father spoiled him. He got spoiled by his brother. His full brother. Not his basically. Well, you could say technically half brother because they have another mother, but they are all full brothers because, well, you are what your father is. That's 100%. But yeah, they did have other mothers, so you understand what I say when I say that was his full brother compared to the other brothers. Benjamin was his full brother, which came of which came of one mother and one father. Jacob and Rachel, Israel and Rachel. Verse 23. And to his father he sent after this manner 10 asses laden with the good things of Egypt, and 10 asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed. And he said unto them, See that ye fall not out by the way. And they went up out of Egypt, and came into the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor over all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not. He got, whoa, what? And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph my son is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. So yeah, man, this is great, man. This is our history, brothers. This is our history. This is the history that we have. They like these cave beasts like to say, yeah, you niggers have no history, niggers. You came out of fucking trees jumping like monkeys and shit. Nah. This is our history, man. The book of Genesis represents our history of our forefather Jacob and the 12 tribes, whose name was changed to Israel. His name was changed to Israel. So yeah, man, this is our history. We have a great history, man. Everything that I just read is about the history of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. and Indianos, negros, Latinos, and Indianos. That's it, man. Because you don't have only uh, Native Americans in America, man. You have so-called Native Americans in here where I am, you know, in Europe. So that's the reason why I don't say so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans. I might say it, but I rather say Negroes, Latins, Latinos, and Indianos, so-called Indianos, because your real name are Hebrew Israelites, you know. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.